And what is going on, everybody? Yeah, I know y'all see some familiar faces on your screen right now. I know they look a little bit familiar. Those are your 2020 world champions, man. Los Angeles Lakers. Yeah, I'm so glad that we're back on top. I'm so glad that we're here. Last time I spoke to y'all, we were currently in the finals against those Miami Heat that a lot of people thought that we were going to sweep. Nah, it was harder than a sweep. I said in 5. I was 1 game off. We did it in 6. But we going up against those Clippers, those flippers, you know, that fraud team that couldn't make it to the Western Conference Finals at least. Y'all couldn't even make it out of the second round, bro. I mean, maybe y'all will win this game on 2K. Maybe y'all will win the virtual game on 2K. Nah, y'all, I don't even think y'all can do that. I know y'all can't do that because I played the game and I whooped y'all in this game. Man, look, I haven't talked to y'all since we played the Miami Heat in the finals, and we were, I don't know, I think we were like on game, I don't know what game we was on, but it's been a minute, and I haven't had a chance to like pop my collar just a little bit, just a little. I ain't gonna go too crazy, but it just feels good to be back on top again, man. We did this for Kobe and Gigi, rest in peace to those two, and everybody that, you know, went down in that horrible, tragic accident, man. It's crazy. It just feels good that we were able to pull this off. Congratulations to my Lakers, man. I wish we could have done it in the Mamba jerseys, but I think we put a little bit too much pressure on ourselves for that. And this is what I said. Because this video gonna be all over the place. I just want to talk to y'all, man. The game really don't mean nothing. The game is just in the background. I just want to come holler at y'all for a minute. But when it came to those wearing the Mamba jerseys, of course, you know, we were 4-0 before going into that game 5. I said, you know what? Yeah, we wearing the Mamba jerseys, but you know why we were 4-0 in those jerseys, on those uniforms? Because we didn't force it. I think we forced it this time. Any other time we wore those Mamba jerseys, man, those black Mamba jerseys, those uniforms, it was always like organic. We did it organically, you know. It was something that, yeah, you have to schedule with the NBA when you're going to wear the uniforms. But this time it was like, all right, yeah, we're up 3-1 in the finals. What's the better time to wear the uniforms than in a closeout game, in a game 5 where we're up 3-1? We can close it out. We're pretty much, yeah, we're undefeated 4-0 in these uniforms. So let's wear them in game 5 so we can just go ahead and finish this team out. But I think that's what we messed up at. Yeah, we had it scheduled to wear them in game 2 and game 7, you know. And I know why they did it in 2 and 7, and I would have done the same thing. They had it scheduled for 2 and 7 because in game 1s, those are the games that we usually lose first in the series is game 1s. Maybe game 2, but they specifically said, let's go ahead and just wear them for game 2 and game 7. For one, I know if they did lose game 1, if you wear the Mamba jerseys, yeah, you're undefeated, but at the same time, we always prided ourselves on not losing 2 games in a row. Damn. We're not losing 2 games in a row within the season. So that was 1. Not losing 2 games in a row. And, you know, that's just going to give us an extra boost. If we did lose game 1 against the Miami Heat, okay, we got the Mamba uniforms and we're in game 2. We're guaranteed not to lose. So we're going to tie up the series 1-1 if it came down to that. 2, okay, game 7. Yeah, you know, you wear uniforms for game 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if it came down to a game 7, then yeah, you want to break out the uniforms because you don't want to lose game 7, and we are undefeated. So we're just gonna wait. We're gonna wait to use them in game 7 so we know we're not gonna lose this game if it came down. If worse comes to worse, then yeah, we have game 7 on our side. We know we're not gonna lose game 7, but you wear the Mamba uniforms, then yeah, we're not gonna. Of course, you can't lose in the Mamba uniforms, but we ended up forcing the issue. We said we had a 3-1 lead, and let's go ahead and just finish them off in the black Mamba uniforms. And by you forcing that issue, it was almost like the magic was going out of the uniforms because you made yourself wear them, and that actually put more pressure on you, and it gave the Miami Heat a whole lot more confidence. Like, yeah, I understand the uniforms. We respect Kobe, but at the same time, they don't mean that just because you throw on these uniforms, you're just going to have some type of magic. That's this type of magic winning spell just going to happen that just comes up over your team and y'all just going to whoop us like that. Nah, it's not going to happen. And Jimmy Butler came out that game and had one of the craziest games that he can never play. Triple double. You had the dude from Jimmy Neutron. He dropped 26 on us. Duncan Robinson. Like, come on, man. Like, it was one of those games. Like, they had to play perfectly, and they ended up winning about 3. But at the end of the day, I said for Jimmy Butler to have that perfect game, and for Jimmy Neutron, his best friend. I don't even know what Jimmy Neutron's best friend is, but he looked just like that character off of Jimmy Neutron, his best friend. I said if he can drop 26 on us and only beat us by 3, then it was pretty much over for game 6. And that's exactly what happened. Jimmy pretty much used all his energy for that game, for game 5. Gave him a triple double. He couldn't play any better in that game. And when it came to game 6, his body just is shut down on him pretty much. That's what it looked like. They came out a completely different team in game 6. I'm like, who is this team? Because in game 5, they couldn't miss free throws. They went damn near perfect from the free throw line. They couldn't miss shots. Duncan Robinson turned into Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler turned into LeBron / Kobe / whoever else. Kevin Durant. Look, they played the perfect game. But I said for them to do all of that and for you to win by 3, and Jimmy was exhausted after that game, I was like, yeah, it's going to be pretty much over. I wasn't expecting for his body to break down in game 6, but I knew he wasn't going to have that type of game again. And that's how we end up winning that game. That's why I say LeBron is an alien. I don't think LeBron is human. I don't care what nobody say. LeBron is from Area 51. He was meant to play football, but I think the aliens messed up somewhere where they end up putting him in a basketball uniform, because LeBron really supposed to be a fullback for some football team, but they gave him basketball skills. It was like a glitch in the system. And now, I don't know. I don't see how this guy is this old and playing this well, doing this good and lasting this long without getting any type of injuries. Being this old, man, I don't understand. LeBron is not human. I just don't think he is. I don't know. LeBron is like E.T., but in 2020. LeBron is really an alien, man. He's from the X-Files. I'm telling y'all, need to go check his DNA, because we really don't know what's going on. He looks nothing like his mother. Usually the son always looks similar to his mother. LeBron don't even look like his mom, bro. We don't know who his dad is, unless y'all know something that I don't know. I think LeBron is from another planet. He is from an alternate planet. Maybe from the what they call it, the MC, whatever the X-Men, Avengers, whatever that shit. He's an X-Men. He's one of those guys. I don't even know if X-Men are part of DC or I don't know, Marvel, DC. I don't know the difference between them. I just know he's not of this world, and they need to check his DNA, his blood, because I know somehow I never even seen LeBron bleed before. Have y'all, for the whole 35 seasons that LeBron been playing in the NBA, have y'all ever seen him bleed blood before? Like, actually, like, blood coming from his body, his mouth? Let me know if y'all seen it, because I've never seen it. I don't think Bron is human. But, yeah. But congratulations to those guys. Congratulations to my team. It feels good to be back on top again. We can't have the parade. I'm glad that we can't have a parade, because right now I can't go to L.A. It's great that we can't have a parade. Not great that we can't, but it's good that they're not holding one, because of, the whole pandemic that's going on. It's not safe for everybody to be out there. But when it's time and when it's safe, LA did say we're going to hold a parade. And not only that, we got the Dodgers that's in the World Series. So how great would it be for one LA team to win the championship to the next LA team to win the World Series? So I'm pushing and I'm pulling for the Dodgers. It's game 2 tonight. I hope we go up 2-0. And for 2 LA teams to get it, I know California, the whole scenery, the whole field. I just want to get the pulse of the city. I wish I was in LA right now. I wish I could feel the pulse of the city right now, because it has to be crazy with both LA teams just going crazy right now. They're doing good. We're winning. I mean, we're back to where we know we're supposed to be, and that's in the winning column, man. We're not this lottery team that we were for the past couple of years, man. We were a lottery team, man. Like, man, it's crazy, man. LeBron, I don't know. I got to give it to him. Y'all have all these debates on who's the best, who's the GOAT. I said it on Twitter. No one could be the GOAT in the NBA. You have the GOAT of an era. I said in the 80s, you had Kareem and Magic. They were the GOAT of the 80s. And you can argue that too, because some people may feel like Larry Bird is the GOAT of the 80s. I don't see how you would say that unless you from Boston. Larry Bird was great, but he wasn't no damn GOAT. So I had Magic, Kareem, GOATs of the 80s. 90s, it was MJ. He ruled the 90s. 2000s, Kobe. Kobe and Shaq, they ruled the 90s, but really it was Kobe. I still say Kobe because Kobe is my GOAT. And for the 2000s and 2010s and 2020 right now, you have Bron. And his reign is going to come to an end in maybe a couple more years. You're going to have someone else ruling the NBA that's going to be, you're going to consider the GOAT of the 2020 era. So, nah, you can't. Kobe and MJ always said it that you really wouldn't know who the GOAT is because none of these guys can play against each other in their prime. So you'll never know who's better than who. In my eyes, I always say Kobe is the best. I understand when people say MJ is number one. I would never put Bron as being the GOAT. I can't do it. He's the GOAT of that 2010 on to 2020. Yeah, he's the GOAT of that era. There are GOATs of certain eras, and LeBron is the GOAT of this era. That's all I would say. Kobe is the GOAT of all time, though. I don't care what nobody. That's my opinion. But, man, that's the end of the video, man. I didn't want to hold y'all for too long. The video is over. We did whoop the Clippers. I don't even know if y'all paid attention, but it's great to be back in the winning section again. We are on top. The Lakers were there. And the scary thing is we have time to get even better in the offseason. So it's no telling what Rob Pelinka may pull off. Don't underestimate him. You never know what he may pull off in the offseason, man. So y'all better look out, bro. Y'all better look out for us. He's the player of the game. But y'all better look out, man. Rob Pelinka is way too smart. Y'all don't give him any credit. But LeBron said it. I want my damn respect. Rob Pelinka want his respect. Laker Nation want their respect. And damn it, we got it. We gonna take it from you if you won't give it to us. But it's your boy Shot. I'm signing out. Y'all have a good one. Congratulations to my Los Angeles Lakers. Give them a hand, man. Sim Nation, we out here.